You want to make bookkeeping way easier and save hours of work? Connecting your bank accounts in QuickBooks is a game changer. But if you don't set it up correctly, you could run into syncing issues, missing transactions, and tax headache later on. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to connect your bank accounts and your credit cards to QuickBooks Online step by step so you can automate your bookkeeping and make tax season stress-free. Hi there, I'm Corey, a bookkeeping expert for creative entrepreneurs. I help small business owners simplify their finances so they can focus on what they love. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe because I post weekly tips to help you stay on top of your business finances without the stress. Before we dive in, I want to make sure that your bookkeeping is in great shape, not just today, but all year long. That's why I created the DIY Bookkeeping Health Checklist. It's a simple guide to help you stay on track and avoid common mistakes. You can grab it for free using the link in the description below. All right, so why is connecting your bank accounts to QuickBooks Online even important in the first place? Manually entering transactions is time-consuming and prone to errors. You can transpose a number, duplicate a transaction, accidentally not include a transaction. There's so many things that can go wrong when you're manually inputting all of the transactions. Plus, it's super time consuming. And if it's going to take way too long, you're probably not going to do it in the first place, which is why you're behind. By linking your bank and credit card accounts, Books automatically imports transactions, categorizes expenses, and helps you keep accurate records. Plus, it's just essential for making sure that tax time is super easy, and it helps you keep up with your cash flow. So you know exactly how much you have at all times, as long as everything is updated. All right, so now we're going to get into the step-by-step instructions for how to connect your bank accounts to your QuickBooks Online account. So follow me as I log in and I'll see you in QuickBooks Online. All right, here we are inside of QuickBooks Online Sample Company. So this company is designed by QuickBooks so you can kind of mess around, plug and play, try and see if you can get a feel for things. So it's really great, really helpful. This is just sample data. It's not any real client material. So just want to preface that. There is a bank account that's already connected. So I'm going to go over a couple of different ways that you can go about connecting and linking bank accounts and transactions. All right. So you want to go to bank transactions over here. And like it says, your bank connection is all set. So you can see here that they have a checking account, a savings account, and then the credit card. Now you'll notice in the bank feed that there is a bank balance and what's in QuickBooks. Ideally, you want these numbers to match. And so that is where categorizing all of this comes in, but we will talk about that later. Now, if you are starting fresh and there's none of this, there's going to be a big box and a green box down here that says link account. All right. It's going to be in a different spot, but it's going to say the same thing, link account. If your QuickBooks looks like this and you need to add another account, you're going to go over here to the top and hit link account. This is going to take you to this menu. And literally all you do is you type in your bank account, pick which one it is, and it will go through the entire process of you signing in, choosing which accounts you want to connect, and then eventually you will hit this green button that says connect account. All right. It's not going to let me do that on here because it's a sample company, but that is how you get a bank account into your QuickBooks Online. So you can also manage connections. So if you hit this down arrow, manage connections, a lot of times banks will update their connections and it will cause your QuickBooks to disconnect. And so you just need to reconnect an account, right? And so because we're in a sample company, it's not giving me the menu for all three accounts, but you will see here a list of each account. You just click on it and click to update. So what do you do if your bank isn't listed or your bank isn't connecting, what do you do then? Some banks will only allow you to go back so far to get those transactions. So what do you do? So the easiest way that I can tell you is to hit this down arrow and you will upload from file. Okay. And this will manually upload a transaction. You can download a CSV file from your bank account of whatever dates of transactions that you are looking to import. And I would get that in a CSV file and then upload it here. So you can drag and drop. And these are the file formats that are acceptable. CSV file is the most reliable. I have worked with that one particularly, and it works every time just about. But you do have a QBO file, OFX, QFX, and TXT. So if they're in any of those formats, you can upload it. Okay. So it will recommend that you do this, but if it's not working for whatever reason, go this route. And then you will just hit continue, and it will have you map the transactions to the columns that are in your spreadsheet. All right. So once you've linked that account, you've added it in QuickBooks, you've chosen which account that you're going to connect, you should be good to go. You should be seeing these boxes with numbers up here. And so once it is done, say that you have a match and you match it. Once everything is in there, you will have a green check mark and you will be good to go. All right. So now you know how to connect your bank accounts to QuickBooks Online and to automate your bookkeeping. So here are your next steps. 1, connect your accounts today. 2, start categorizing those expenses so you don't get further behind. And 3, download my free guide, DIY Bookkeeping Health Checklist, so you can make sure that your finances stay in shape all year long. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, or comment if you have any questions. I'll see you next time.